Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I want to get through this quickly. I promised a Liliana collection that I've been looking forward to completing. It's my foil Liliana collection unless a card does not have foil. So it starts off with her story from Origins, Heretical Healer, some Dark Dabbling trying to, work on some potions. She goes down to the river, fights the witches, Reeve's soul, tainted remedy to cure her brother. There are necromantic summons. There are creatures that attack her. Her planeswalker spark ignites. So this is one of the promo Liliana Vess. This is the dual deck foil promo. I actually have a signed Alexi Briclo promo, or foil I should say, from M11, but Planeswalker Spark Ignites, she ends up on Innistrad, so Sorin Lorna of Innistrad. She spends time on Innistrad practicing her necromancy. Cruel Revival is an example. Disentomb. Duress, this is actually a really crappy foil, but it is still a foil. It's the Graveborn foil. It's not that good. Liliana's Caress foil, beautiful card, love it. Brink of Disaster. Liliana's Shade, she's still on Innistrad, having a good time. Rise from the Grave is one of her cards. I just like the foil promo. Can't get around that. Flesh to Dust. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. Unholy Hunger. And she actually ends up meeting Nicol Bolas and traveling with Nicol Bolas. And he tries to help her prolong her life. And as long as she's essentially like his slave. But I grabbed the promo Nicol Bolas from the dual deck. It's beautiful. She runs into Jace on Ravnica, so I grabbed Jace, Architect of Thoughts, the Ravnica one. This is actually the Vraska dual deck Jace, but that's how I pictured him on Ravnica. And she actually ends up traveling to meet the demons in order to gain more power and prolong her life. So she makes the Dark Petition. Here she is with Gristlebrand. And dealing with a demonic tutor as well. So demonic tutor is Kothafed, and here he is inscribing the markings on her flesh. Non-foil, sadly. Demonic Pact, my favorite card, my favorite art. If I could send it to France for Alexi to sign, I would. Just incredible. Incredible. Kothafed, actually, here he is. This is the foil alternate version from the dual deck from Origins, or I'm sorry, the starter deck. And she has her battle with Kothafed. She becomes more powerful. Liliana of the Dark Realms. I still need a foil. This is a non-foil, so I apologize for that. She actually goes back or continues on in Dark Ascension and Avacyn Restored, and we're Grim Backwoods. This is one land. It actually just has her flavor text down at the bottom. So it's kind of the pretext for this was I wanted to be story cards, Liliana art, or flavor text, and Undying Evil's another one with just Liliana flavor text. Mind Rot, the Liliana Vess version flavor text foil. Mutilate, Liliana Vess as well. I got them all in foil because I was originally going to put them in a clear glass frame and have the glass back frame be there so that way I could actually flip it over if needed. Snuff out a non-foil from the dual decks. Kirkesh Anaki Ancient, she went to find the Chain Veil under under Kothafed's orders, and the Kirkesh were the ones that created the Chain Veil, so I got a Anaki Ancient, the last Anaki that only one I'm aware of. And here's the Chain Veil, beautiful artifact, beautiful in foil. She becomes Liliana of the Veil. I do not actually have this card. Luckily, it's being printed in Modern Master 17. Hopefully, some drop in price. This is Garrick Wild Speaker. I needed Garrick Relentless and the Veil Cursed, but this is the foil promo. I thought it was kind of nice, so I picked that up. Triumph of Ferocity, here he is choking her. Triumph of Cruelty, she is still kicking ass in Innistrad. Ulcerate is a Great card. Killing Wave, the Liliana Vess foil promo here. Killing Angels, kicking ass. Sorry, I'm moving my stack. Famine, a Commander product, non-holo, non-foil, but still a Liliana Vess card from Commander. Bill for Force, another Commander card. She ends up meeting Thalia when she's trying to confront Gristlebrand after getting the Chain Veil. And she confronts Thalia. This is the different Thalia. This is the newer Thalia. But, you know, with the Emrakul symbol and the foiling process and the special Thalia, I just couldn't resist this beautiful card. Foil Hellvault, where her demonic captor is held. Gristlebrand promo, kills Gristlebrand. A non-holo or non-foil Dread Summons from a Commander product again. Endless Obedience, here she is kicking ass. Hordes of zombies. Liliana, you know, Rise of the Dark Realms foil. And now we're getting into the Shadows over Innistrad newer cards. So Foul Orchard begins that cycle of newer cards. Macabre Waltz, another one of my favorite arts. I love this card so much. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great art. Crow of Dark Tidings. This is the Raven Man who originally helped her with her Planeswalker Spark. We don't know if he's good or bad, but I'm assuming bad. Nephalia Academy, where she's working on trying to work on the Chain Veil using a Witchbane Orb. And then Jace confronts her and talks crap about her. Her assistant is actually just watching in the background, lurking behind the scenes. And after the Chain Veil doesn't work, one of her assistants dies, the Witchbane Orb is spent, and they take it back to the vampires. And so Bloodhall Priest is one of the ones that opens the door. There's Calling of the Bloodline for Sorin and Olivia Voldaren for a battle. Sorin's Thirst, he looks at her, ready to attack, but doesn't. Liliana becomes the last hope. And Eldritch Moon, not bad overall. Non-foil, I need one. Dark Salvation, deploy the Gatewatch foil, Collective Effort, Liliana's Elite, Cemetery Recruitment, Unsubstantiate. I don't have a foil Emrakul. Here's another Liliana Rise from the Grave, Liliana Vestile, Oath of Liliana, Diabolic Tutor. We're getting into Kaladesh cards here.